Well, when you're on the go, you're looking for a quick bite to eat, you may want to think twice before you heat up some instant soup, especially if it's for your children. Here to tell us why, Andy Crouppen from Brown & Crouppen. You follow Rob Schneider and Cheech. How you feel about that?
Tough lead-in.
Yeah, you can do it. You can do it.
Yeah.
You're the man. Here, they're gone. They can't hear us. What's up? I mean, I had something. I had this yesterday.
You did?
Honestly, I did.
Delicious.
One of my sons likes the instant soup thing there. Why should I be afraid? What's going on?
You know, that's the thing. These soups are so ubiquitous. Everybody uses them. Everybody's used
They're
them.
cheap.
Used them their whole life. They're cheap. They're quick, and they're kind of good. But what happened is about 4 or 5 years ago now, doctors in burn units across the country were all kind of complaining and reporting that they were seeing these burns from noodle soups at alarming rates. And so one doctor in California actually did a study and got about 12 different types of noodle soup and kind of studied the angle at which they tipped, because what was happening, they were seeing these burn units across the country, were seeing 3, 4, 5 of these a week, burns from these types of soups, and he thought it was a little much. One of the doctors was even quoted as saying that he doesn't see any other injury that is directly correlated to a product's design as these noodle soups, and called them uniquely dangerous. I'll show you why. What happens is you're taking some hot boiling water.
All right, you're challenging our photographer here.
Well,
that's okay.
You're setting it in front of a child, right? And if you look, what happens is some of these are really light and top heavy, and so it doesn't take much to tip it over.
Gotcha. And
this
then
one,
that styrofoam
this design, now this isn't the brand that's in question. That's the worst, but this design, this sort of very lightweight styrofoam that's top heavy, goes over very easily. And what happens is it would be as easy as just turning it over to make it significantly harder to tip.
Now, and I thought you were going to tell me that styrofoam, people heat it up too much and it's melting and they're ingesting styrofoam, but that's not the issue. No. It is the design, and it is a design so defect. Easily.
And what makes it worse is, since there are noodles in it, what happens is the noodles then stick to, and it's often children, stick to your skin. And so they say that the stays in burn units in hospitals are generally on average twice as long
because of
when the burns are from a noodle soup.
What are the companies saying, Andy?
They're not commenting.
At all?
No, and they've known for years and years, because this study is, I believe, from 2007 or 2008.
So it's been out there a while.
They're aware of it, and what's so troublesome about it is it really is as simple as taking this design and flipping it over, or having a wide base like this. You're not going to tip that over. Now, on the parent side of it, since a lot of these happen to kids, use a little common sense. Don't set a cup of boiling hot soup right in front of a 4-year-old kid.
Without supervision. Right.
Because regardless of the design, if you have a young child, they may well tip it over, and no design would prevent that.
I was just trying to read, because, you know, we are into label reading here at Great Day. If it says, you know, warning, this may tip over. And I don't think I see that anywhere.
No, I don't think they have had warnings. But, you know, to me, while you can warn some things away, when it's as easy as just turning it over and making it a little less top-heavy, it wouldn't cost you anything. And when you have doctors in burn units across the country reporting so many of these injuries every week, they're more dangerous burns than just a traditional hot water burn because of the way the noodles stick. And they say that 1 in 5 of these that they see generally results in someone having to have surgery to heal those burns. So this is serious. It's not something to take lightly. Obviously, be careful when you give your kids the soups, but also be aware. Be conscious of which ones you buy as well.